I'm back. And tonight, Matthew, we are in 2 abandoned bungalows in Lincolnshire. This is the first one I've been in. I've not been into the second, which I may do another night. But I'm in this one. And I'm on my own. I've had a look around. I am the only one here, which is good. Always good. In the middle of nowhere. And I think I'm a bit on edge because it's in the middle of nowhere. Because my car's parked on the road. And if you're in the middle of nowhere and you're parking your car, it's obvious you're here where you shouldn't be. So I'm a little bit on edge with that. It's a fascinating little place. Quite a bit of possession still left. Not a time cap by any means, but some history here. A few people have been here. I got this location from the wonderful Susie at Fort Spooky. So thank you very much, Suze. But I know Retford Ghost Hunters come here quite a lot on their Facebook page. So it produces quite a varied amount of activity. But yeah, I'm here, so I'll give it a go. So that being said, I shall show you around. Right, so this is the front door. I've actually closed it so that if anybody comes I can hear them. I also bolted it, which makes no difference because the window's wide open. But as soon as you walk in, it's quite trashed because obviously it's had some hammer over the years, but we've got an old bath. Taps have all gone, sink's been smashed to pieces, as they always are. A little fan heater on the wall. You can see the degradation just on the walls, how long it's been closed for. What's this one? May 1937. That's the bathroom. And you come through here, there's some clothing hanging from the loft. You can get upstairs, so it's a bit of a dormer bungalow sort of thing. Look at that. How spooky does that look there? And through here, what's this? Has this got a date on it? Yeah, also 1939, or was the other 1937? Not sure. Amazing old. Oh, there's the Queen and Queen Mum there. Ah, Prince George. No, King George. And the Queen Mum. Oh, there's the Queen Elizabeth. Bless her. Excellent. So on in through here. This was obviously the kitchen. A nice little model ship. That was a light stand, wasn't it? And a cupboard. Look at this. It's amazing. And a little book. Born in Corsica. Wow, I wonder how old this is. Ah, it's somebody's school book. Ah, French, because obviously Corsica is in France. Corsica is in France. Fireplace. I presume this was the kitchen. It's trash. I've not actually been and stuck my head around that door, but I don't want to walk over everything. There's a lot of crap in here. Tube of Savlon looks quite new. Yeah. And then we've got a stairs. Like I say, the stairs don't go very far, which I'll show up there in a minute. That's where I did my intro. And there. Oh, in fact, this door won't open fully. And then I've got another room in here. Again, it's got things on the floor. Postcards. Look at that old makeup pot. I mean, it's just absolutely trashed. Look at the old chest there, look. It's impossible to get over to that. I'm not going to try anyway. And these are pretty empty, these rooms, but you know, that's it's seen better days, that has. Old electric fire, look at that. Wow. And this is pretty much an empty room. Probably the cleanest room in, to be honest. I should have done my intro in this room. It's quite all right in this one. Maybe I should have done that. Right. So, I'll show you upstairs. I forgot about the stairs. Not much to see. Don't build your hopes up, or don't get excited, should I say? Let's get around up there. Look. It's a dead end that way, and then you should turn the corner there and it leads you through the attic. Some clothing hung up, more newspapers. Oh look, there's a date on that. It says the 2nd of October 1937. Right, so that is now the tour of this bungalow. So what I'll do now, as always, I'll set up some equipment and do some calling out and see what we can get. Fingers crossed. Okay, so I've set up a few toys. I've got the usual EVP running. There's a static EVP, I won't move that. I've got the REM pod, which is currently making a noise. Only temperature though, so I need to go and reset that temperature. Right, okay, so I've finally set up after about 4 or 5 attempts with the REM pod's temperature going off, so I've actually just turned the temperature sensor off now because it takes 10-15 minutes for it to adjust, so I'll turn it back on in a little while. But so I've set up some toys. I've got 2 K2s, I've got 3 cat balls, and I've got my static EVP down here. And then on the stair, I've got a K2 and a cat ball on the fire side, cat ball and a K2 on the windowsill, and then on the stairs I've got a cat ball and my manual bell, which has never gone off, but if it does, brilliant. And then just in the kitchen there you can just see I've got the REM pod. So without further ado, I shall do some investigations. Let's do it. My battery has gone in one of my K2s. And I don't know what size battery it takes. So I am going to take the back off, so I'll have to pause it again. Fuck's sake. This is the third attempt to start the investigation. First of all, the REM pod's temperature kept going off, so I've just gone and switched that off. And then I noticed that the K2's battery had gone, so I had to replace the battery in the K2. So anyway, if there's any spirits here, they've probably already left out of boredom. Right, so now I'm all set up, and now I've shown you all around, and now all the equipment's working, I shall finally get in to do the investigation and some calling out. Okay, spirits of this house, or any person, or any being, any ghost, or anything else that's in this house other than myself, would you come and talk to me, please? I'm here to try and communicate with you, just to see and investigate the paranormal and see if there's any signs of any life after that of our own. Quite poetic, that. So if there is any spirits here, I've got some devices set up that you could come and interact with. They won't harm you, I don't think. They're just lights that change colour. I could have sworn I've just seen a flash of light. Where that would have come from, I don't know. Just a vertical flash of light was there. Unless that light there flickered. That one. That was a bit strange. Anyway, see what happens, see if anything else happens. So like I said, I've got some equipment that you can come and interact with. So let me know that you're here. You can speak into this device on the windowsill, and I will be able to hear your voice when I play it back afterwards. There is some distant traffic noise, so I've just got to... It is distant now. That's close, that's on the road. So if you are here, can you come and talk to me? Can you make a noise for me? Just to let me know that you are here. And I'm not just talking to four walls. Well, 7 in here, 8. There's a little tap in there, but it sounded like a drip of water. So probably a drip of water. I've got a device on the floor in the kitchen that if you go near to it, it'll make a noise. And that'll just let me know that you're here. Can you do that for me, please? Just heard a chink. Oh, that was me kicking my bloody thing down there. I turn that off, that light off, I'll have that in my pocket. Just heard a little noise on the EVP there. That was that bag on the floor, probably because I didn't touch it. I didn't, I went there. I stood here. I went to get the torch, I never went anywhere near that bag. Was that you then? If it was, can you do that again for me? Again, just to let me know that you're here. Maybe it was my foot. It was dislodging something. It was definitely the bag. I mean, it's a Morrison's bag. I don't think Morrison's were around in 1937 though. I'm back. And I'm back at a location I was at a couple of weeks ago. The two bungalows house. Two bungalows houses. So two houses next to each other which are bungalows. Didn't make that very easy, did I? So I was there a couple of weeks ago and I didn't get much activity, so I actually didn't produce a video for that because I didn't get activity or anything that I thought was worthy of making a video of. I have set up some equipment already, so I'll do some calling out. I've got 2 K2s on the go. I've got 3 cat balls. I've got an EVP, a static EVP. So that's sat in a room further down the corridor. And then I've got the REM pod, so I'll just show you what I've got. And I've got a locked off. So I've got a locked off camera looking down the corridor. And there's a triangular shape of cat balls, the REM pod and then the K2. And then just in the room on the left is where I've put the EVP. So I thought this being a central location, it'd probably be a good place to set up the cat balls and stuff. I've got the other EVP in hand now. So yeah, I'll start doing some calling out. I think some people have been here before and they've had some activity, so hence the reason I'm back to see if it's always when you're speaking. I could have sworn I heard a voice then. As you can see, it's very cold tonight. I don't know whether you remember me. My name's Steve. I was here a few weeks ago, but you weren't. I'm here to try and communicate with anybody that's still residing in this property or associated with the land or indeed the next property. If there is anybody here, would you like to come and talk to me? Tell me that you are here. Some people have been here and said that you've spoken to them. I'd like you to come and speak to me if possible. Just to tell me that you are here. So I can understand why you're here and what your story is, if possible. Could you make a noise for me? Any sort of noise. I've got some equipment sat on the floor there. They're just lights. If you go near to them, they'll change colour. It's just a visual indication that you're actually here. Because I can't see you if you can see me. Can you make a noise for me if you are here? Any sort of noise would be good, please. A knock, a tap, stamp your foot. Touch one of the lights. Can you maybe walk down this corridor towards me? I might try the spirit talker. Not that I think Spirit Talker is any sort of proof or anything, but it's a good conversation starter, should I say. It's the type of thing you'd take on a date. I don't think that'd go down very well, would it? Yeah, so I'll get the Spirit Talker out, I think. Stand here, which means I can see down the corridor and I can see the Spirit Talker. Okay, spirits, as I said, I've just come here to try and communicate with you. I've just put a device on the windowsill over there that some say you can access and say the words from it. It's a way that you can communicate to me. Is that something you can try for me? Can you try and talk through that device to me, please? So it's just said the word Connor. So the Spirit Talker's just said Connor. I'll turn the volume up a little bit. I normally get the volume to high and it blurts out a word. And I absolutely bob myself. So, you've just said the word Connor. I don't know whether that's you or this machine is just randomly kicking words out. But if Connor is here, can you do something to tell me that you're here, Connor? Can you make a noise for me? Make some sort of tap or some sort of bang. Or can you touch one of the lights in the hallway for me? Like I said, my name's Steve. If Connor's your name, can you say something else to me, or... So again, the spirit talker has said burden and Connor. I know that some people get, how do you say it, positive responses, or you could say associating responses from the spirit talker, but even a stopped clock is right twice a day. So if you're using the spirit talker regularly over and over and over and over regularly, which I don't, you're bound to get some, if it is kicking out random words, you're bound to get some that are associated with what you're asking. So say 30 seconds before it kicked out the word Connor, I was about to say, can you tell me your name? I didn't say it. But I thought about saying it, and then it kicked out Connor. Is that a coincidence? Or, some could say that I was just about to say it and the spirit has known what I was going to say and blurted out there. Maybe. I just don't know. Horses. Wow, you see. So, in the other room, there is horses. So there's 2 drawings of horses. Now that is a pretty good coincidence, isn't it? That is a pretty good coincidence. There's 2 drawings. I'll put the clips in while I'm speaking now. I'll put the clips in of the 2 horses. There's an exercise book, a school exercise book, I think, in the room down there. And there's a horse on the front and a horse on the back. It's them. It's them. So did you draw the horses? Did you draw the horses that are on the exercise book? Can you tell me that? They're very good drawings. I've got to be honest. Whether it's coincidental or not, the horses what's the word I'm looking for? Intrigued me. Winifred. So, is Winifred here? Was your name Winifred? I'm actually going to turn up the spirit talker a little bit, just so that my mic picks up the words, which it's currently probably not doing. So we've had Winifred now. It's them, horses, burden and Connor. Let me have a look, see if there's anything on the back of this. Some cows. Now, whether they cut the picture of the cows out, or did they cut the picture of the lady in the... I think they cut the picture of the cows. Myself.
I feel lost.
I feel lost. Well, if you're here and you're lost, come and talk to me. Maybe I can help you. Can you make a noise for me? See, I don't get cat balls going off very often. I know that people say, and I say, what activates a cat ball? But they're here. I mean, they went off when I pressed turn them on. They've not gone off now. Locked. 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 You see, if I was stretching, I've actually locked myself in. The front door's battered, but there is a slide bolt on it, so I've closed it and I've locked it. Somebody could reach through and unlock it, but I have locked the door. So again, that could be deemed as relative to what I've done or since I've been here. So, I mean, if I hadn't to put the spirit talker on, I would have been stood here still with nothing. I mean, the spirit talker, is it real? Is it not? I don't know. There's no true way of testing it, is there? I mean, obviously the developers had an idea and a concept. I think I'm just heard a noise. No idea what that said. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. That was find my grave. I'm not going grave hunting tonight, unfortunately. Come on, spirits, if you are here, other than communicating through that device there, can you make a noise for me? Can you make a bang? Can you copy me? Spirit talker just said past. Can you touch one of the lights on the floor for me? See, other than the spirit talker, I've had nothing. But other people have had things here. But it's not a light. It's not a light switch that you can turn on and off. It's either here working or it isn't. Spirit talkers just said isolation. What was the other name? We had Connor. Connor and Winifred. So there's a name on here, isn't there? Yours faithfully. Sorry, there. Where my thumb is at the bottom, yours faithfully something. Not sure what that says. See, I think that was cut out for the cows, definitely.
Burial.
Burial. See, I don't know. So I've had Connor, burden, horses, which is again, like I said, relevant. It's them. Winifred, I feel lost. Locked. I locked the door. Find my grave. No, thank you. Past. Isolation. And burial. So I'll go with the ghost tube. Again, a different app. So ghost tube's on.
Cold.
Cold. See, relevant because it is cold. Can you make a noise for me? Can you talk to me? My name's Steve. Is anybody here? Can you make yourself known? Just by making a noise for me. I'm trying to find out if there's any proof of life after death. Life after his own. What happens to us?
I'm lost.
I'm lost. So this is Ghost Tube. I'm lost came out in the Spirit Talker as well. See, that could be relevant. If you're lost, are you here? Looking for me. I'm looking for anybody that could talk to me. Can you come and talk to me? Can you tell me that you're here by making a noise? Or going towards one of the lights I've got. Lower. From the ghost tube, you can't. Oh, I don't think you can anyway. Can you see the list of what words have come out? Yeah, you can. How do I go back? Yeah. Can you make a noise for me, if you are here, please? Tell me your name.
It's what we want.
See, I'm getting a bit fed up of them now.
Soon.
Okay, so I think I'm going to go and try in the second bungalow. I tried a lot in here last time and I didn't have anything. So I'm going to pack up the kit and I'm going to move next door. But I'm going to do next door in night vision because it's now dark outside, which might be a little bit better. So I'll see you next door. this locked off looking at the ironing board, where I've got 3 cat balls, the REM pod, and an EVP, and a K2, and the kitchen sink. So I'm going to leave it for a few minutes and I'll be back.
Okay, spirits, I'm not going to be here for much longer. This is the second time I've been here. And unfortunate for me, this is the second time you've been as quiet as a mouse. You may have been really active while I was outside, but I don't know that until I get home. Until I've gone through the footage, I won't know. So if you have, thank you very much. If you haven't, not thank you very much. Yeah, so I'm going to wrap up, I think. I've been here a while. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please press like. If you don't like the video, please kindly press like, because all the likes matter. And as always, please subscribe if you don't mind. I am trying to build a channel, as you know. Trying to get out as much as I can. Got some good future places to visit, time and weather permitting. But yeah, so I'm going to start packing up. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.